Hey everybody, it's Nima Dog Bandon here with Lightning Docs, and I have the Mark Burch here with Templeview Capital. Very excited for this one. So Mark, tell me a little bit about yourself, kind of what got you into private lending and in the space in the first place?
Well, private lending was something that we saw as an opportunity. We were a buyer of defaulted notes, and we saw the business economics, in that space. And so we kind of changed gears and created went to our partners on Wall Street, created some funds, got some paper together, and we were able to deploy it, and just creating products along the way, help our customers grow.
Yeah, and so and Templeview Capital, for those that don't know, tell me a little bit about the business. How many states are you guys in? Kind of roughly, how big's the company? Give me an idea of
Sure.
Templeview itself. Yeah.
Well, we want to be the biggest, but we're in 46 states right now, nationwide lender, and we captured a business purpose loan that's geared for investors, geared for growth, expansion.
Yes.
We partner up. We can have loan delivery a couple of different ways, from retail, wholesale, TPO, correspondent, closed loans. So really try to capture all types of clients and business.
Yes.
We specialize in a fix and flip product that offers a advanced draw and payment escrow, really keeping people well capitalized in the space, because most of the default comes when someone runs out of money.
That's right.
So we really kind of narrowed down the product to give some nuances that are different than other companies.
Yeah, that advanced draw one. Let me pull on that one a little bit. Tell me more about the advanced product, the advanced draw, and kind of how that works.
So, if you do 3 loans with us, you get qualified into the advanced draw product.
Okay.
Or if you have a track record of over 5 loans, we'll let you close a loan. When at Burch, you get your first draw.
Oh, that's great. So they've got money on day one
Day
where they can
one.
deploy. Oh, interesting. Versus I've got to submit all my receipts and I'm trying to play this game, and then it's really a cash management problem for your real estate investor, and they're really struggling. That's great. That's a great service you offer.
And along with the payment escrow, so really they're going to do down payment from the closing, and then with an advanced draw, they're going to have their money ahead of doing the work.
Wow.
Contractors get paid, maybe more rapid. They're not waiting for the reimbursement draw to give a payment, so it keeps people moving faster. We found that in our advanced draw product, people are getting their projects done quicker than in a reimbursement draw. Yeah. And it's just, like I said, one of these things that really keep people. One of the best utilization for the advanced draw is really the deal flow. Someone that's doing 2 or 3 projects, they're not having to manage the capital for each product, because again, it's not something that they're taking out of their bank account. We want to keep their money in their account. Yes. For a potential issue or something that they have to mitigate through. So.
Right. Ultimately, you're trying to make sure that this loan is successful, and you're giving them the tools necessary to actually do that, is what it sounds like.
Absolutely.
And this is incredible too. So you're in 46 states. You've really built a pretty significant business, and the way in which you interact, and I've been able to experience this as well, is you've got TPO, you've got all these various ways of how do you work with Templeview. Why don't you talk a little bit about kind of the originators and other people that you can work with that on the non-retail side. How does someone typically work with a Templeview?
So if you're going TPO, we do a true table fund.
Okay.
So the owner of record is going to be the lender that funds the loan.
Oh, that's great.
And so we do fund their company. We can buy closed loans. We can do business on deal flow that way. And just the broker too. We have broker portals for the long-term DSCR loans. Very easy way to submit loans. We try to make it very user-friendly, and to a point where they can get their expectations up front by calling someone like me, going through the process, and then what we want to do is just build that relationship. You're only good as your next deal, right?
That's right. That's right. So what are you guys really what are you building for in the future, and kind of what gets you really excited at Templeview today?
Well, right now, like I said, we just had our first rated security on DSCR.
You did?
Pretty excited about that.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
And I think that's just a testament to the business right now.
That's right.
The appetite's getting a lot larger for these rental loans. They're performing well.
That's right.
So we're looking at cost of capital go down.
Yes.
So that's something we're excited about.
Huge. Yes.
A fast-growing part now is ground-up construction.
Yes.
It's we do a lot of build to rent communities. We do spec home. We have a 90% product on there, and we also do payment escrows for the ground-up construction too.
Right.
So that's getting a lot of buzz, because sometimes it's cheaper to build than to tear down and rebuild.
That's right.
So that's one of the things we're seeing a big influx of loans with, and of course, with the rental financing and the fact that we're doing some out of the box things, 75% cash out.
Oh wow.
With unleased, based on 1007.
Oh, interesting.
Get money back in the investor's pocket so they can go ahead and redo it again.
That's amazing. No, I mean, and to do this all at scale, I mean, it's you know, you could, I've definitely met with people that have been able to do this in a local market or whatever, but you're really doing this at scale across the country. I mean, you've had to build some pretty significant operations to really be able to pull this off. That's impressive.
Yeah, each state's got different things that you have to be aware of too,
right.
and different thing, you know, different scalability in that specific state where it might hinder an investor from maybe going into, if they were going into a short-term rental market. So we have to really be up with all of the different municipalities and what, you know, what they're going to put in. So we have a pretty good team behind us that really dives in.
You have to. Yeah. And you guys chose to partner up with Lightning Docs for this and you know, use it for all of these various programs. Why did you choose Lightning Docs? There's other alternatives out there. You could have used a law firm. You could have used other software providers. Why Lightning Docs specifically?
Well, again, we don't want to reinvent the wheel when someone has it down cold. Yeah. So for us to make sure we're doing all the other responsibilities, you know, when you have someone that you can partner with that allows that doc process to go smoothly and it's accurate every time, and it's not hard to implement. You know, that's why we partner with you guys for sure.
No, I really appreciate that, and it sounds like it's giving you an ability to really scale your business kind of seamlessly in the background. That's great, and we're appreciative of the partnership. You know, if there's anyone that's out there on the fence, you know, kind of trying to figure out, you know, who do I choose and why? I mean, what words of advice do you have for them?
Well, like I said, you know, anytime I do business, I want to partner with a professional. And professionals that know not only, you know, the right docs, but really how to enforce the default and make sure you're protected as a lender, because, you know, every state's different. So you got to do that research, and you got to know, you know, what you can do on a pre-penalty state or no pre-penalty state. And so knowing that and having you know, that security, you know, that secure feeling that these docs are going to be right.
Yes.
That's kind of why we do that partnership.
Well, we appreciate the partnership and very, very thankful to have you as one of our users.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Take care.